Good morning, everyone. How is it going? Milkman Al here. Good to see you again. The sun is not shining, and it's kind of a dreary day, but you know what? The kids at school, I have free time. Life is good. It's time for some gaming. I have my sweet, bougie, caramel coffee drink. Can't even really call it coffee. Get myself caffeinated, ready to void the shit out of some monsters. Good stuff. I like vacation, even when it's a staycation. Been fiddling with my computer setup a little bit, and also had to figure out how to get. So I'm a total idiot when it comes to Discord, by the way. So I was trying to figure out how to get the Last Epoch Discord to automatically list me as streaming, because I want all of you guys to know about my awesome, fantastic, unmissable content. So welcome to the stream. Good to have you, of course. So yeah, I have this very fancy custom desk that I recently got, and I'm still sort of figuring out how it works. To put a finer point on that, I have a rather large computer that puts out a lot of heat, and I wanted the desk designed so that you essentially couldn't see like all the wires behind it and stuff, which means it's solid all the way around except for like where you put your legs, obviously. So all the heat gets trapped under there. And I spent a little more time and effort than I'm proud of yesterday trying to figure that out. Figure out how to get my airflow under the desk sorted, because basically all of the heat just stacks up in this like back corner, and it's sort of an L-shaped desk too, so it's kind of tough to ventilate. But I found suction cup fans, of all things. They have suction cups on their bases. So I'm gonna put some line those up in the back corner of the desk to blow all the hot air out. Nerd problems, man. For real. Okay. So I 100% forgot where I was. I want to say I was in infiltrating Necropolis? Yeah, I was. Sweet. Alright, let's continue to infiltrate Necropolis. Kind of want to find these Osprix nests first. So, I don't know about you guys, but, presumably if you're watching this stream, you like, or at least are interested in Last Epoch, and I have really, really, really been enjoying my playthrough of this. I am a diehard ARPG fan and have been for literally decades, so this is scratching the itch pretty good. So I am rocking a Void Knight. Currently using Abyssal Echoes, trying to figure out exactly if that's something I want to roll with. It certainly does not seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, but it's still low level. I want to say it's like level 8 or something. But it doesn't seem to like if I do that, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem to add a whole lot to this build. But we'll see. I've swapped it out for Ephemeral Stance, though, so that's sort of a tough sell, because Ephemeral Stance is a shitload of extra damage. And I'm kind of contemplating, taking away one of my movement skills. But, I don't know. That's also a tough sell, because I use the shield. I can't ever remember what it's called. Shield Rush. I keep calling it Shield Dash, and I just whatever. It's all shield charge to me. But I use that for like my transportation, and I use the lunge for like combat movement. And I don't really see how either one of those is dispensable. I mean, I guess Shield Rush is more quality of life, but at the same time, it kind of lets me run out of, boss slams and stuff pretty easily. So, there's certainly a fair amount of survivability built into that too. Decisions. Yeah, the Abyssal Echoes, man, I don't know. Like, that does not seem like enough damage over time to be worth it. Yep, got some points to spend. Hopefully that shit doesn't come and attack me. Man, I can't remember where I was going with this. Oh, yeah, Culling Strike. Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Gonna take that. Yeah, 15% Culling Strike is insane. That is so good. That seems like something that will probably get toned down in future versions of the game, would be my guess. That is a crap load of extra damage. Effective damage, that is. So I really like Erasing Strike. Strange shriek in the distance. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, what's up, man? So I found that I can pretty much face tank most mechanics. With the degree... Oh, what the hell? The degree of regeneration and leech and healing and stuff that I have. I know obviously that'll change because I'm not real far through the game, but I am liking my survivability so far, and that even applies with Ephemeral Stance Up. When I'm losing 7% of my health every time I use a skill. Yeah, so see, that just like makes gameplay... Oh shit. Makes gameplay so much faster. Just being able to cruise through like that. So let's see. Return to Ulrich. I will do that. Oh. It kind of screws up on stairs and inclines, though. Shield Rush? Shield Rush. Trying to call it the right thing, damn it. Ice? What the hell are those? Am I casting those? I don't even know what those are. Okay, well, dead end. I'm not going to run back there, so back to Ulrich I go. What's up, Ulrich? I killed him! Sweet. Take a level up. Don't really want any of that. Wait a second. I only have 2 points in that. Bummer. So can I put points? Oh, I can just like go ahead and put points in all this other shit for just because. Okay, well, in that case, I want block chance. And I also want this block chance. Because neither of these skills... I was looking at these trees the other day and I didn't realize I could put points in them. The block chance doesn't scale with point investment, so basically you just like slap a point in there and you're like, you get extra 2% block chance, which is a shit ton. So, I dig it. Moving on. Let's actually do quests. Ow. I've been using this same axe for quite a while. I want to say I've had this for... Ooh. Ah. That guy's kind of hardcore. I want to say I've had this for like 15 levels or something. Yeah, it's been a long time. Requires level 17. So I will definitely keep this around. And I've, compared it with other things that seemed awesome that I even, like, crafted on a little bit. And it's just, like, better in DPS. So, I don't know if I'm just, like, massively unlucky and not finding anything better, or if I just got, like, a perfect roll on an early game weapon that turns out to be monstrously good. Automatically recast additional times. What do I want you to do? Void pin. I know I was heading this direction last time. So I got that. It's more effective. Yeah, so I guess, like, the Abyssal Echoes is going to be more of a buff thing than it is like an actual damage dealer. So I will have 0 scaling on this because I don't have any attunement. I don't plan on getting any. So I don't know. I can maybe we'll take Shield Rush off of there. Temporal Blight lasts longer. That's fine. We'll take off Shield Rush and put on... Oh, yeah, Devouring Orb, though. I wanted to play around with Devouring Orb, but I think that's going to be hard because of, I'm not really doing the caster thing. So we'll just do Ephemeral Stance and see if I can tolerate merely lunging into my enemies. Probably gotta update my item filters a little bit too. I hardly ever pick up magic items, so maybe that's an error. By the same token, I pretty much always pick up rares, so I'm still sort of like learning how the itemization works. Dang, man. You mean business, don't ya? Burp. Well, that was a nice little horde of stuff. Okay. Racing Strike. What do I want you to do now? Yeah, so I do think I want to do the damage over time stuff, so I'm going to unlock this. So I'll basically just have all this stuff. So I have 6... These get up to level 20, right? So I'll have 6 more spots. Points. That's the word, points. Shit. Oh, I wasn't really done looking at that. Oh, and I never did lunge. Oh yeah, this one's... Oh, maybe I ought to do cooldown recovery. Oh, wish I had Shield Rush so I didn't have to walk down this hall. But I like damage. It's entirely possible that, like, down the line, Ephemeral Stance is way, way, way too expensive in terms of, like, health expenditure to justify. So I may switch back to dual movement skills at that point. I think it's safe to say my gear is utter trash at this point, so Except like gloves. My gloves are really pretty good. And I'd sort of forgotten about that too, because they're uniques. I feel like those are pretty good. The 9 increased damage taken is a lot. So for those of you familiar with Path of Exile, which I'm assuming is probably most of you, there's a node for your Berserker Ascendancy that gives you 40% more damage dealt in exchange for 10% increased damage taken. So probably 10% more damage taken effectively. So that's a huge trade-off, basically. As soon as I find something that's comparable to that, I will switch out of those. Comparable in terms of, efficacy in general, not necessarily damage output, because I'm imagining that that's probably a tough find. That's probably the whole shtick of the gloves, right? Is that they give you unparalleled damage in response for, or in exchange for, making you take a lot more damage. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. Without the shield stuff. I don't really need the, I guess the Abyssal Echoes is going to be a single target thing for me, because Erasing Strike just, wipes screens, essentially. I just don't need it against trash mobs. Okay. Boop. Hey, you guys weren't supposed to dodge that. Sorry, that's an old habit from the D2 days. Always clicking on waypoints to make sure that I've achieved them. I've missed a lot in that fashion by not doing that, that is. Stop it. Destroy the Imperial Watchers. Okay. Let's go. Mighty Solar Plate of Defense. Well, that sounds very defensive. Mightily defensive, you might even say. Hey, stop. Stop that shit. Oh boy. So I was supposed to have a game night last night, which my wife, whose birthday it was yesterday, was going to graciously allow. However, within, just sort of bros night in, playing board games, being dorks, drinking beers, all that fun stuff. But two of the guys had fights with their wives, and one forgot he had he works nights, and he forgot he had an early morning meeting. And so I had 3 people cancel on me. Basically, the entire group canceled except for one guy, all within about 5 minutes of each other, half an hour before the game night. So that was a massive sad trumpet, trombone, sad trombone. But the lesson to be learned here is happy wife, happy life. Don't argue with your ladies, dudes, because even if you win, you lose. I guarantee it. Because ultimately, you don't get to play board games and drink beer. And nobody wants that. So yeah, I had me and the other guy ended up just going out and having a drink, chilling out, taking advantage of the fact that we'd already, changed out of sweatpants and squared away everything necessary to leave a wife and toddler. Because we all sort of have kids who are about the same age. You got to get that shit squared away. Nobody likes being left with a cranky, tired kid. Oh shit, I don't have Shield Charge anymore. Shield Rush. But yeah, we had a couple really good games laid out. Yeah, so if you watch the stream at all, you will know that I'm a huge nerd in just about every aspect of everything. Which, if you're watching a video game on Twitch, you're in the same boat, probably. Anyway, what is following me? Oh, these are the fucking Watchers. Well, I thought I killed this guy in the first place, but interesting. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm actually sort of behind my camera is a 7-foot tall, 4-foot wide display case of really nicely painted Warhammer miniatures. Because why not? But anyway, board games. So I don't, on the subject of Warhammer, I don't really get to play very much anymore because having a 4-hour block of time is kind of a challenge when you have a 4-year-old. There's just other stuff to do, life gets in the way pretty easily. There's another Watcher coming towards me. He knows where I am. Now I know where he is. Gotta remember to use my echoes. Oh, so that's all I have to do? So he came and found me. All the quest targets came and found me. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Forge Guard, I want your block. There we go. Cool. So I'll just have I think I just have 1 point in each of these. I don't think I really want any of this. So that said, I really like the look of Forge Guard. Maybe that's a, future character option or something, but shit, who knows? This game is changing so fast. And there's so many, it's kind of like Path of Exile, really. There's just so many options for cool stuff to do. It looks like the itemization is awesome, and they're kind of on the lookout to make things that are, build-enabling uniques. Which I think is totally cool. Anyway, where I was going is we had a couple board games that are sort of easy to access, none of us are we all really enjoy board gaming. Oh shit, what happened? Did we crash? Nope. Here we go. But yeah, again, so time is kind of a problem. So we're, I have a game called Arkham Horror, which, if you haven't heard of it, is basically it's based on Lovecraft and all his stories, Call of Cthulhu stuff. And it is absolutely fantastic. The lore is amazing. It's a really, really difficult, cooperative game, and it is a shitload of fun. It is one of the most fun games that I have played, personally. I love it. The art is great. The, lore on all the, actions and activities and, stuff that can happen to you in game is, super characterfully done, and it's very immersive. I have nothing bad to say about the game, to be honest. And it's very, it's a challenging experience. You have to, especially if you start using some of the expansion packs, there's just so many ways to die and get, totally hosed. Which I personally find really fun. But anyway, the point is, it takes like, a couple hours to play. So you sort of run into the same problem as Warhammer. So where I'm going with all of this is we were trying to find some games that are, half hour, 45-minute joyrides that you can knock out and have a couple rounds while you're drinking and chilling out, and then go home and not worry about it. You like for sure get to complete your game, and it's not a problem. So we had a game called Tokaido, which is really cool. Very simple. Like I've only played one round of it, but two of my friends and I had to read the rules, and still got through it in 45 minutes, despite having to stop and figure out everything. I mean, it's very simple, but it's one of those deceptively complex games, and there's a lot of screwing other people over in it, which is always fun. It's that's my jam. So we had that. We had a game called Small World, which is Risk that doesn't suck and has a lot more thought and replayability to it. And then I think we were... what was the other game we were going to play? What was it? Oh yeah, it's called Takenoko, which is I have actually never played it. I've seen it played on Will Wheaton's YouTube channel. What was it called? Tabletop? Yeah, Tabletop. Or YouTube series, I should say. And it looks like a lot of fun. It's kind of like a dorky, sort of weeby experience, but... So, I think it looks cool. Looks like it would be enjoyable. And, yeah, we were just going to make a night of it, but unfortunately, life gets in the way. Another day, perhaps. Another day. Get some echoes, baby. I don't really notice the increased damage from that, but it says it's there, so it must be there, right? Okay, let's go sell off some shit, maybe fracture some of those, or, excuse me, shatter some of those items. A sale? Okay. So I don't know if this is good practice, but I've been buying every single one of these shattering runes that I can come across. -3 mana cost. That's cool. That's kind of a cool implicit to have, right? Yeah, so I'm obviously still learning how this game works. And I'm sure will be for a long time. '61 armor, huh? Yeah, it doesn't really have anything else. Oh, there's my mighty plate of mightiness. I don't feel like this is very good. I mean, it's a lot of extra health. I guess 30 melee cold damage is pretty good. So, I'll quit bitching. 63% increased void damage. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Holy freaking shit. Okay. Wow, that's a huge range, too. Well, welcome to the show. Let's see how much. Does that make a difference in my damage? 6429. That's not as much as I thought it would be, for sure. Okay. Well, whatever. How much does it hurt my health? A lot. A whole lot. Well... 46% health regen is pretty good, too. Maybe I'll I mean, I'm going to hang on to that unique anyway, but I'll give it a whirl, see what happens. Freeze rate multi. That's something that, freezing seems like a pretty prominent mechanic in this. And I'm all about that. Oh yeah, I should be selling all this stuff. Minion health, crit chance. Yeah, I don't need that. Freezing is awesome. Like, I've always tried to, really lean into things like that, like freezing and stunning and trying to, like, perma-stun big bosses and stuff as a really nice way to add survivability to your build. Especially if you can automate it, like if you have some aura or minions or something that can just go around freezing shit constantly or stunning things. $20 melee cold damage. That's kind of an interesting weapon. Increased lightning damage, two-handed staff. Okay. What was this again? Oh yeah, I got on my soapbox and forgot what I was doing. As usual. Shit happens. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look at these. Bleed duration, fire dot? Okay. Damage over time, void res. That seems pretty good for a small idol. Where is my stash? There's my stash. Yeah, so far I've just been keeping all the idols because I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to craft that. Boop. What can I put on here? Damage reflected. Oh, not much, huh? Okay. That's T4 mana. T1 health. Well, let's put some fucking health on there. Forge. 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 Sweet. There we go. Alright, well that mitigates the pain of losing that unique substantially, I would say. Okay, so that's only 70 less health instead of like 120 or something. I will take it for the increased armor and damage. Seems worth. Speaking of armor. Strength. It's got a fair amount of instability. I have a lot of these. I don't think I've used a glyph yet. Reducing instability, it adds by 60%. Oh, that's super useful. I mean, these seem like things that I'll use, like, end-game, when you get high-level bases. Want to become famous? Oh my gosh! Buy followers and primes and viewers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's totally what I'm about. I mean, I guess streaming's big business these days, so whatever. This is a hobby for me, so I just like gadgets and cool shit, so I would be playing with my free time anyway, so I might as well be, talking about things just like... So, if you guys have ever seen Frozen, and I know I talk about... These are all things that you'll do when you have kids. I talk about, like, family life, but it really does sort of consume you, It's like becomes your entire existence when you have children. Which, is fine. It's just another stage of life. But anyway, Frozen, there's a... Frozen 2, actually, specifically. There's a scene where one of the characters is talking to his caribou, whose name is Sven, and he meets another character who also, or reindeer, whatever, is also talks to reindeer, and they're like, so you just hear what they think, and you just say it. And you just say it. That's what I'm doing. I just hear what my own personal reindeer thinks, and I just say it. These guys were further away than it looked, I guess. Come here. Boop. So yeah, I would be doing this anyway. I just have tons of fun, like, you know, messing with, like, the sound settings and all the visuals and all the random stuff that's involved with streaming. I really like doing, and I previously haven't known, like, anything about how you stream or do anything like that, and I've been doing it for, what, like 2 months or something, maybe a little less. It's just fun, like, just something cool to me. So you hear that, bot makers? I don't give a shit about your followers. Like, I want to build a nice community and have, like, cool people and stuff hanging out and talking, but, you know, if nobody sees this, that's fine. Like I said, I'd be doing it anyway. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. Maybe I should go follow the quest that I already went to. Monument to Death, eh? This looks like a boss arena. No way. Oh, shit. Holy crap. That guy means business. Ow. Okay, maybe I should stand outside of the damage over time. Alright, how am I at face tanking this? Not good. Okay, got it. Oh shit. I love the boss fights in this game, man. Love it. Love how they do these. Over here. Where's Yulia? I don't even see her. I mean, surely she's in there screwing me up somehow. Ow. You know, I was thinking maybe I don't do enough void damage just yet for that armor to be super useful. But, I'll work on it. Okay, I got Zarek down. Or no, not Zarek. Harton, I guess. Survive the Immortal Emperor. Okay. Alright. We can do that. Okay. Am I talking to you, Leno? Hurat? Ooh. Uh-oh. Alright, just hop into this space rift, no big deal. Let's do it. Cool. I got stuff. Passive point. Let's get back to my tree. Do I want to do this, or do I want more melee damage? Probably want more melee damage. So, for some reason, I was, like, hesitant about putting points in this to preserve my spell damage when I played last, and I don't understand that, because I'm not going to be doing damage with any of this. I mean, I guess that's... 748 DPS is, like, not terrible, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, I was thinking this was damage per hit, and that's... Never mind. Yeah, so... What the hell? I want more void damage. That'll make my percentage increases even better. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm in the Divine Era now. Okay. Very cool. Oh, still shit to kill here. Alright, Erasing Strike. Not quite the screen cleaner that it once was. We'll work on it. We are actively working on it, in fact, it seems. Woo! Spicy. Nice. Oops. Yeah, you guess you really, really gotta kill something, and I think this is probably a product of my weapon being sort of behind the times, too. Dang it. I want that. So maybe if I can, maybe upgrade here in a little bit, that would be fantastic. Let's get more void damage. Yeah. What do I want up here? Increased void damage on melee kill. Seems pretty good. So I was thinking I wanted to do the time rot thing. But that's... I mean, that's really only good against big single targets, which I guess is fine, because I pretty well clear everything else out. But what would I get instead? So haste, how long does that last? Duration 1 per point. I mean, I can force my mana to below 0 pretty frequently. That's not bad. This is Culling Strike. I have that on Rive anyway. Don't need that. Future Strike. Echoing Strike seems... I mean, that's badass. So that's essentially like double damage, right? So that's just like 2% more damage per point. If I was not going for block, this would be totally amazing. But I am. So I won't be getting that. Woe seems pretty good. Less useful for bosses. That's a clearing skill. I could dig that. Void Aegis. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Yeah, that's great for me. So, some extra regen and health. And fair chance to do that when I get hit. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do this. Melee attacks. How much is that? Time rot, 2 per point. So that's 20%. I don't know that I need this at all then. Right, if we get 20% from here. Yeah, I don't know that I need that at all. Maybe I'll just respec out of it when I get up there. Void damage, yeah, that's a kind of an obvious winner there. Void essences. I think I have something that gives me void essences. Is it this? Is it this? What the hell gives me void essences? Oh, it was an idol. That's right. Okay. Right. Idle. Got it. Temporal Blight lasts longer. Okay. So more effective. Yeah, so we'll get that. We'll unlock this. And then probably just have it echo more. Because that makes lots of sense to me. Actually, Void Pin is probably where I want to go, right? And then some AoE. All of that's pretty juicy. So I've got 14 points. Or, sorry, 6 points. So I could do 3 there, 4. 2 in there, 6. Cool. Yeah, I can do that. Awesome. Yes, you can. Thought those guys were going to be a little faster than they were. Whoops. I haven't respec'd anything yet, so I actually don't know how that works. But, I guess we'll find out. I think I need to rework my Sentinel tree a little bit, too. So I kind of had a lot of ideas about what I was going to do and didn't really understand the game, you know, as first playthroughs are. And prior to... I still really haven't looked ahead, you know, in any, like, skill planner or build guide or anything. Oh my god, what the hell? Wow. Got rocked by something. That was like a ton of damage just piling on. Anyway, yeah, I hadn't, like... Wow, what the shit? Those guys are not messing around. Anyway, I hadn't looked at a build guide, hadn't looked at any extra stuff, like, wanted this to be, you know, as sort of virgin of a playthrough as I could possibly get. I had seen the game previously. I watched Ziggy D play it in, like, fall at some point, or I should say about 8 months ago, 7 months ago. But as I understand it, the game has changed immensely since then. But yeah, and I haven't really, like, gotten to fully enjoy, you know, a brand new game that I was very confident that I would like in a long, long time. So I wanted to kind of go balls deep in the mystery aspect, you know. That's working out pretty well. I like this, man. I really, really enjoy this game. I think, you know, there's some, you know, random small kind of like glitchy things about it. It's an early access game. You know, you expect that sort of stuff. And I've never been like a, you know, huge perfection snob in my games. Like, as long as it's playable, I really don't have an issue with it. Ah. Excellent. Burning forest. Seems like a good place to go. How's my inventory? Filling up. For reals. Bro, I'm one of you. Don't fight me. Same team. Yeah, so I guess I'm really not missing Shield Rush that much. But I didn't have it. I spec'd out of it a while back anyway. What y'all doing? So it was just kind of like the base skill, which is all I needed anyway. Like, I think Shield Rush was mostly... I mean, there was, you know, obviously some damage bonuses to it, but it seemed mostly like a utility, sort of like a weird hybrid utility and damage skill, which is never good. Okay. Tetris, Tetris, Tetris. Item Tetris. Well, you know what? Instead of trying to figure that shit out, we're just gonna sell things. I don't have... Ain't nobody got time for that? Okay. Dark Lagonian Axe. 18 melee void... Oh, it's two-handed though, duh. Okay, shit. Really want a new weapon. Maybe I should be looking at these things. They have really big numbers on mods that I'm not used to. Bone Dagger. That might be alright. Flaming Northern Axe? Do I have a Northern Axe, right? So I guess I got a pretty good roll on the melee cold damage. That helps. Ew. Melee damage. Okay, cool. We'll try that out too. Cast Devouring Orb recently. 74% fizz damage over time. I do not know what fizz damage over time is in this game, but that sounds cool. What is this? Holy shit, that's cool. Okay, I don't know what ward retention means, but that sounds awesome. Sounds good. Nothing there that I want. Here, let me look at some of the things that I just kind of randomly sold. Cool. Crit multi flows through this game, it seems. I don't know that I want to shatter that, though. Well, actually, those seem pretty high. Yeah, that's high crit multi. I'll shatter it. I'll break that shit. So, I Haven't read anything about this because, you know, again, I sort of want to discover it all for myself, but it seems like tier of the affix effect. Oh, tier 5. Interesting. Tier of the affix. That actually seems pretty good. But influences how much, like, stuff you get from shattering. Dang, that seems like a good staff. Maybe I'll keep that staff. Just, like, stash it. Or never mind, because this game's changing all the time. So I'm just going to shatter that shit. Oh, yeah, they don't do that in shops. Forgot. Use modifier items. Store those. So if you haven't seen this, like, you can select to shatter these. You can use these Rune of Shattering, and you get, like, crafting pieces from them. So I just got, like, shards that you can use to craft and, like, slam on other items. Shatter. Oh, well, what a frickin' waste that was. You had those nice affix rolls on there and didn't get anything from them. Okay, cool, great. So, let's see what my DPS is when I put that on there. Oh, way higher. And how about this? Way lower. That's surprising. I would have figured that this one was the one that... I mean, maybe that's misleading, but... Alright. So those aren't, like, really even very good rolls. Like... Well, let's go craft it up. Let's craft it up. See what happens. This has health on melee hit, right? Yep. That's sort of tough to get away from. Let's... What other suffixes can I have? Slow, blind, those seem good. Frailty on melee hit. I don't even know what frailty does. Bleed on hit. Yeah, whatever. Health on melee hit sounds very good. So I might be using this for a while. Do I want to reduce the instability? What does this do? Glyph of the Guardian. Oh, let's just try it, see what happens. Okay. That's 5 on melee hit. Cool. 9 health on melee hit. Let's stop there. I don't have any damage stuff. Alright, that's fine. So we'll clear that. Okay, that's fine for now. Necrotic damage obviously is not something I'm very interested in, but... Level 17. I'm going to slap that in my stash in case I ever have another void character. And shop. You can have that. Alright. Upgraded the weapon. Not a whole lot, but, I mean, 10% more damage. I'll take it. I was here. No. I was here. Oh, boy. Alright. Here we go. More killing shit. Nope. Going the wrong way, though. I was just heading towards the action instead of the quest. Can you blame me? I've said it before, but I really like the pacing of this game. Like, the combat feels, you know, substantial, but it's also not, like, belabored. Um, you know, it's nice to get, like, a couple swings in and, like, kill shit and then move along. Whereas, you know, Path of Exile is just all about, like, zoom, zoom, and destroy the shit out of everything as fast as you can, you know, kill things 4 screens away. And then by contrast, you have your Grim Dawns of the world where, like, every normal enemy takes 10 seconds to kill. I don't know that I dig that. That looks cool. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, one thing that I like to do, as regularly as possible, is pick some medical topic to talk about, because I'm actually an anesthesiologist. As far as I'm aware, I am the only, like, physician of any kind, for that matter, who streams regularly, other than Dr. K, who is the mental health guy at Healthy Gamer GG, if you haven't heard of him. I believe he's a psychiatrist. But, you know, that's not really, like... Oh, I guess it's fair to say that's a focus of my stream. I just like talking about it. I think my job's really cool, and I do a lot of really crazy shit. Oh. What is happening here? Speaking of crazy shit... Oh. Dark Phoenix mean business. Shit. Okay. Please let Raya destroy my people. Do not let Raya destroy my people. Okay. I will do that. Wow. Come to me, we have much to talk about. What about Gerarden? He's not dead. Oh, alright. That's hardcore. So anyway, doctor stuff. It's, you know, spring has sprung, so everybody's out. You know, this is gonna sound very daddish of me, but, like, basically be safe. Like, the worst injuries that I have ever seen in the hospital are from people doing, like, seasonal activities. That sounds like an overstatement, but it is definitely not. You know, I don't want to, like... So I think at this point, like, I'm probably okay, you know, telling specific stories without, like, you know, patient names or anything like that, which, frankly, I don't remember anyway, but, you know, to... essentially eliminate the risk of being sued. I will speak as generally as possible. Is that buyback or shop? Okay. Oh, you can buy back stuff from previous encounters? Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Okay. What is that? Frostbound Shield of Life. Wow. So big freeze multi on a shield. Oh, shit. That's cool. Lots of leech on a... Primalist Relic. Wow. I'm impressed by this. That is so cool. Oh, and you know what I just realized? Nothing has attribute requirements. Which I guess makes sense, considering they're all at 0. But, oh, my resists are terrible, by the way, in case you didn't know. But yeah, so, anyway, where I was going with this is, you know, everybody's going to be out boating and motorcycling and all that stuff. So, like, I have literally seen people have their limbs ripped off, you know, like, lose their husband or wife just, like, on a date. You know, you name it. Like, I've seen it happen. And that doesn't mean that, you know, it, like, happens often, because they, you know, people only cross paths with me if something truly horrific happens. So, you know, I have a bit of a selection bias going on there. But anyway, you know, just be safe, man. Like, don't do shit while you're drunk. Like, wear helmets. You know, if you're on your bike, just wear a freaking helmet, man. Like, because even if you're doing everything, like, the worst injury that I've ever seen, which I don't think I can go into too much detail about, because it was like the level of gruesomeness was in itself identifying. But it was a motorcycle wreck that the patient's wife died, and both of them were doing nothing wrong. They just got merged into by somebody on the road, and neither one of them was wearing any protective gear at all, and ultimately both of them died. So, you know, it's not necessarily just you. Like, even if you're being careful and, like, otherwise being safe, just, you gotta be smart, man. So you don't want to meet me in an impromptu fashion, because that means something very bad is happening to you. Some voyeur options. Why do you trust me? The Lance of Heorot. Morditas. Yeah, so sorry for the pauses here. I find it a little cumbersome to read these things out loud, even though I can do that, but I don't know the story. What are our options? I will allow this. Like, yeah, you can just have this massively powerful tainted weapon. Seems reasonable, right? I don't know you, but yeah, sure. Have our sacred relics. Medicine man. Yes, I will help your grandchild. Yeah, so that's the dark and terrible version of it being spring, but, or at least here, spring. If you're in the southern hemisphere, sorry. But the upside is we get to be outside. And for me personally, it means I get to fire up my smoker. So one benefit of where I live, I'm in the Kansas City area, is and I'm gonna lose the 2 followers that I have for saying this, but Kansas City barbecue, it's the best, in my opinion. I absolutely 100% respect Texas and Memphis barbecue. They are delicious. But KC barbecue's just better, man. It's just better. Come at me. I like chocolate and I like vanilla, but everybody's got their favorites, right? But anyway, I have to be true to form, and as a food fan myself, I've got to get in that groove and fire up the smoker, make some delicious briskets, ribs, pork shoulders. Freaking love it, man. I am by no means an expert, but if you have interest in smoking meats, and not, in a euphemistic sort of way, please let me know. I will talk your frickin' face off about all of the stuff that I do, because I love experimenting with it and like messing around. I think I pretty well got ribs and briskets perfected. Or, well, I don't know about perfected, but I have a recipe that, and a technique that works very well reliably. And I prefer like so my smoker is a Weber Smoky Mountain. It's kind of like a, I actually don't know what you would call it. It looks like a bullet or something. But it's got 2 smoking racks with a water pan underneath, and then at the very bottom of it, it has like the firebox thing. So the water pan is awesome. It holds like, I want to say like 3 gallons of water. It's a ton. And it's a 22-inch smoker. So, it's a probably 4-inch deep pan and 22 inches across. So, if you want to math hammer that out a little bit, be my guest. But it's a fair amount of water, to be sure. It'll last a 10-hour smoke, no problem, if you fill it up. But anyway, it really helps keep the meat, moist, and keeps your temperature pretty well controlled, which I love, because it's very idiot proof. It also lets you get a really like dense smoke into your meat, which is the flavor I go for. I kind of walk the line of having it be like over smoked though sometimes, but that's a price I'm willing to pay, because like if you smoke it too much, it kind of like you get some like chemical byproducts in it, basically. Like it still tastes fine, but it can like kind of numb your mouth a little bit, which is a little funky, but I'm not sure what about it does that, but that still tastes delicious. But yeah, so I fiddle with different types of wood. Like I usually use a Texas crutch, which is, if you are not familiar with that, it basically just means you wrap your meat up in something, whether it's butcher paper or foil, and basically steam it. Like you steam it for a little while to like really keep it moist and put some moisture back into it. Done that, try different rubs and all sorts of stuff. It's a ton of fun. What guided you to us? Find the blessed horn there. Okay. Massacres, many of them? Well, massacre happens to be a specialty of mine. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. There you go. Oh, so this is the main quest, so I screwed up and took the wrong... Ooh. Dude, I have like 4 of those. I think, literally, that's my 3rd one of those that I found. But yeah, totally looking forward to cooking some stuff. Delicious meats. So like I said, I've got brisket and ribs pretty well down, I feel like. But I'm looking forward to yeah, I don't want to go back that way. I'm going to try out pork belly is one that's really high on my list of things to sort of get involved with and experiment with. Pork shoulders are a little bit harder because like I'm thinking about getting a pellet smoker just so I can sort of set it and forget it kind of thing, because doing a double-digit hour smoke is a very challenging prospect for me these days. But with a pellet smoker, you can pretty well automate it. Like, really, all you have to do is go, like, fill the hopper back up with the wood pellets. They'll kill you if you just run in there. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Do I want to do this? I think I kind of want to go back this way, right? I want to go, yeah, do all the, like, mini quest stuff first. But yeah, I had a lot of success, actually, doing, a pork belly that I, worked with a while back. And I'm maybe going to try to, like, perfect this technique a little bit. So what I did was, so I sliced the pork belly, like, real thick, like, 1 inch or, like, 2 centimeter strips if you're not in the US. Because we use inches and feet here, damn it. We're special. So, like, small strips, marinated it all in maple syrup and seasoning salt and cayenne, a little bit of pepper. Seasoning salt has, like, it's got, like, some paprika, garlic, onion. It's a, pretty good generic seasoning for pretty much everything. But did that, and then I put them on racks in the smoker, to smoke for, I want to say I did it for, like, 2 hours. So I didn't smoke it for, like, a super long time. Just enough to, like, kind of render some of the fat. And I smoked it at a high heat. I smoked it at, like, 275, I want to say, which is sort of difficult for my smoker to achieve, quite frankly, without sacrificing smoke flavor. Like, you have to add a whole bunch of charcoal to get it that hot, and you end up, like, incinerating the wood. So it's just burned rather than smoked. But c'est la vie, right? So anyway, I tried to render the fat the best I could in the smoker, but I after getting it a nice, like, smoke ring on there, I took it back inside and coated it with salt, just like regular salt, and then I blasted it in the oven at like 450 for like 20 minutes. And I used so once that was done, it was good to go. Like, it crisped the outside really good. And I used the, like, sauce from it, like the drippings, because, if you put a whole bunch of salt and sugar on stuff, it leaches out a lot of the moisture, which is exactly what you want. And I used that, like, juice to make a sauce. Chopped up a bunch of habaneros and put some bourbon in the sauce and kind of reduced it. And it was unreal good. Super good. And, I mean, it's, like, I felt like that was a pretty easy recipe to follow. It wasn't a whole lot of legwork. I mean, I basically, like, with that, I just told you how to make, like, I think it was like a 10-pound pork belly, so I just told you how to make 10 pounds of food. That in itself will feed, like, 7 or 8 people. So, assuming you have sides with it. So good times. Don't rip your limbs off, don't bust your head open, smoke meat. It's the moral of my story here. I want to find one of these that has block chance on it. That will make my life very good. If the resists on that were higher, I would probably try to craft that. Void res. That had 124 something. Okay, what's this? Because my helmet sort of sucks. Oh, increased void damage there too. Shit. Alright, well, I will buy that. I mean, that's not a terrible helmet, really, but can't compete with more void damage. Okay. So all these affixes are, like, totally new to me. I'm still like, what? This seems so awesome! Which is fun. Okay. Cold damage. Spell cold damage. Let's see here. 8966? Oh, yeah, not even freaking close. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. So you can do like a battle mage kind of deal with that. Cold battle mage, that. Fucking Pebbles color. Can I find a set item that isn't this? Get rid of those. Like, I wonder if this is like the Eisenhardt's case of Last Epoch. So, if I know I'm dating myself with that joke a lot, but so Eisenhardt's case. If you never played Diablo 2, there was a weird quirk of the. So that's going to be my last option, I think. Do I want 1 second of haste? I don't know that that's even worth my time, honestly. So do I want health and strength? Because that's 4% more damage, right, for basically everything I have. Strength, attunement, physical void melee strength. Yeah, so that all scales my damage. I feel like I kind of want all three of those eventually. So maybe we'll just go here. I feel like my health is kind of... Oh, I had 2 points? That's interesting. Anyway. Yeah, so there was this weird, like, accident of the like, drop system, I guess, that breastplates were, like, dropped way more often than other things. And it wasn't like a glitch or anything, it was just, like, kind of how it worked. And, something about, like, how... Also how the, like, rare stuff was generated, like, rares versus sets versus uniques, led to something about it made Eisenhardt's case, which was a set item, drop, like, all the freaking time, basically. So it was, like, by far the most common, like, like, high rarity sort of thing that dropped. And you just like always got frickin' Eisenhart's items. Eisenhart's case. So maybe Pebble Scholar is the Eisenhart's case, where you just find it all the damn time. The ice caverns. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Ooh, one-handed sword. Yes, please. The humming bee. 5 ward on melee hit, huh? Well, that's cool. I guess 250 ward is... I mean, is that a lot? I don't know. Pretty cool, though. I mean, that seems like a lot of ward. Like, you wouldn't get a whole bunch of extra elemental damage from that at all. But, you know, for a level 6 unique, what do you expect? But one thing that I think is really cool in games like this is low-level uniques that scale, and scale well, and sort of, like, enable a build style or play style. That looks like that might be one of those. I can't do that. Why can't you do that? Boop. What are you? Cave bear. I'm going to the ice cave. Oops. So Bitterwing Fang. Rune of Shattering. Excellent. I'll take all those runes that I can get. Yeah, the whole, like, freeze rate multiplier thing really intrigues me. You know, I mean, I probably won't be making another character in this for quite a while. Like, it'll be most likely after the next Path of Exile League sort of wears thin. But, hey, stop. But the next one, I'd probably do something with ice, like spells or hits or something, just to, like, kind of see how that works. It's like I was saying earlier, that's a defensive layer that I really enjoy. Like, I think that's super cool to just, like, freeze stuff. And it generally works pretty well in most ARPGs to just, like, freeze things. Really double down on your freeze chance. So I guess those little, like, cold fountain bat things are kind of the glass cannon variety. They do a shitload of damage, but they they take 6,000 damage every time I hit them with a racing strike, basically, so... Stop. Stop shooting me with things! I do not believe I found what I wanted. Let's keep staying in here. Clear the screen! let's see. Did I get it? Wait, what? I guess I got it. What the hell? Okay, well, whatever. The quest thing went away. I'm leaving. Jay opens the quest journal. Okay. Bad time to open my travel thing. Alright, I want to go... Temple of Herod. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I have to go do all this shit anyway. Oh, no! Should have gotten the... Oh, wait, did I get that? I did. Okay. Thought I was gonna have to run all the way back there. Made a crucial, costly error. It's a death trap in there. Alright, well, we'll see, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Man, all these frickin' axe throwers. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I'm circling around here. Oh well. Die. No, I haven't been using my echoes, like, at all. Whew. You're challenging my health regen abilities. Let's see here. Yeah, I do sort of miss Shield Rush. Oh. Do kind of miss it, especially for when I screw up and go the wrong way and have to backtrack a whole bunch, which I do all the time, as a matter of fact. This area vaguely reminds me of the like snow cavern areas in Skyrim. Actually, like the enemies and the tile set and stuff. Obviously, it's a different style of game entirely, but it just sort of gives me flashbacks to that. Boop. Man. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of reaching a point in the game where I really need to buff my, like, kind of focus on defenses a little bit more. That always happens, there's always sort of like a cliff you fall off where, you can't just, like, sort of brute force your way through it with basic gear anymore, and you have to at least, like, kind of have some sort of defense. Find the feeding pins. Gotta get this crap from throwing stuff at me. Stop it. Sure, more strength. Then I'll get up to echoing and this thing. So I can get Void Aegis. Awesome. Alright, so circling back around. Go get the secondary quest thing, and then I will go get the main quest. Oh, shoot. I should have done this when I was here last time. Will they, though? Will they? Captured nomads? Get out of here, nomads. We don't want the beast eating you. I want my skill point or whatever I'm going to get for this. Ooh, hey, look! The game RNG gods decided to have mercy on me and give me something other than the leash thing. Stun chance, critical strike with swipe. I guess swipe is probably a primalist thing. That seems freaking good. +3 base crit chance. Damn. Alright. Wonder if swipe is, like, I don't know anything about the other classes, but that seems like a pretty good set of crit gloves there. Alright. Mangari Patriarch and Matriarch. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You gotta get some echoes on you. Echo it up. Oh god, oh god, don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Oh god. Dude, the trick I face is, like, a lot of my survivability is tied up in, like, hitting stuff. Like, because it's all leech and hit on, like, life on melee hit and stuff. But, oh, that was cool. You know, if I have to run away because there's some, like, crazy, you know, effect going on where I'm standing, that's a big problem. Okay. What's that? Ooh. Use the Blessed Horn in the Tundra. I can do that. I'll talk to you. Thank you. More idle slots. Do I have all of them now? No, I need 2 more. Okay, so I guess I'm almost done with the base game, huh? If I only have 2 more idle slots to get. Talk to all these people first. Get my quests taken care of. Please don't. Oh, well, and there's my idle slots. Cool. Alright, so I can totally reconfigure that if I want, which I probably do. So I think I have a couple idols that are quite useful. Shop. Give me that. What's this? 22% chance to shred armor. Huh. Okay. Lots of spell crit. What tier is that? Okay, so tier 4. Alright. Party on, Wayne. Let's sell some shit. Crit avoidance. Yeah, here. Get rid of those. Attack speed, shock, nah. I'll keep that for sure. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I wanted. Keep in mind. Thank you, though. 69 armor, 10 movement. I think I've got to switch to those. Minion dodge rating. Whatever. That's super cool. Freeze rate multi, man. I love that. Increased void damage, LA damage. No, I don't know how I picked that up. Okay. So I will put that away, that, and I might use that. Mana efficiency with void spells. Armor shred's pretty cool, though. Okay. Anything there? No. Okay. I am reasonably sure that I have something that creates, like, void anomalies or something. Avalanche boulder, yeah. Void essence, yeah, that's what I want. Can I not use that? Here, use it. Put it there. There you go. Are these all void spells? Let's see. Void, void, void. No, not void. Is that void? No. So it's just spells, and that is not a spell. Okay, then I don't really give a shit about that, but I'll keep it. Missile decay duration, 29 phys res. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, 54 melee void and damage. Okay, also pretty good. What's this? Void rift on kill. Yep. Throwing attacks. Meh. Actually, I think I want this one. And then I have 3 across to use. Alright, there was one that was 0.9 leech. Let's see. Damage over time, void res. What do I want to use? Stun avoidance seems useful. Huh. I mean, none of these are, like, particularly good, honestly. I mean, dodge doesn't do me any good. Physical damage, healing effectiveness. I don't actually know what, like, healing effectiveness means. Like, I assume that means, like, when you use a potion, but I don't know if that means, like, my health on melee hit, my health on kill. I have no idea. So, whatever. Okay. Moving on. Let's go get into this tundra. Hey, go away. Alright, here we go. Blow that horn. Wah. Oh, badass. That's a hell of a bridge to just, like, come cruising out of the river. Okay. Kind of getting rocked by the cold damage here. I think that's my issue, is I need some cold res for real. This might be an interesting boss fight. Pretty sure I have 0 cold res. Yeah, none. At all. Oh well, do as I say, not as I do, right? Max your resist whenever you can. Stop! Please stop peppering me with those things. Shards of death. Yeah, so I am a little concerned that this boss might tear me a new orifice of one kind or another. Boop. Alright. That's a decent time to level up a skill. I will take it. Okay, so the question is... Arrives third strike, deals 1 void damage, and that's 2 extra damage per. This is 6 per, but only on the third strike. What was this? Third strike health leech. Area. I don't know that that's really useful. Guess it depends on how much fire damage does. But I'm never going to have any, like, fire damage multipliers or anything. So I guess I'll pass on that. So more damage for Rive. Yeah. I think that I would probably rather have the third strike just kick ass. There's this, pulls 2 enemies. Yeah. So I've already got the multi there. We'll just add this. That's cool. Okay. Oh, didn't do lunge. Hits in a larger area. Yeah, I don't need that. Lunge hits grant me health. I mean, area is really all I'm after for that, right? So maybe I do want that. That's worth... Oh, that's 5 points. Ah! So I probably ought to respec some of that stuff, right? Or one of those points. That's alright. So I want Lunge to deal at least a little bit of damage so I can have, like, a good intro and, you know, kill some of that just, like, shit that's around instead of necessarily having to eat its attacks like that. Like, would have been great if I'd, you know, just sort of killed those spiders up front instead of having to subsequently attack them. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it can make a difference if you're charging into a big pack. Or if you're getting gunned down like that. Alright. Racing Strike. So... Void Rift. Time Rot. Good stuff. So I need one more there. Yeah, causing him to take increased damage is very good. That's like sort of more generic, more damage multiplier. That will be nice to have. Because Rive is my kind of killy skill. Whereas Erasing Strike is just sort of a more area clear kind of thing. Stop. Go away. So this, I want that. And then I get to make it echo more. Cool. Okay, here comes Boss Man. This could be a wild ride, folks. Oh, it's a big one of these bastards. Great. Oh, God, thank you for dodging that. Spreading Frost. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, cold resist is going to be a problem. Big problem. Okay, so you have to start the boss over every time. Got it. Super fun. Can't get hit by those. Can't get hit by those. Oh, this is where I'm missing, what is it? Shield charge a lot. Shield rush. Woo! Glass cannon him down, baby. Take the portal to Farwood. Can't believe I only died once. Quite frankly. Alright, I'm gonna go sell a bunch of stuff. No, I don't have that much stuff. I will go sell some things. Block chance and block effectiveness, huh? +2. Cool. I think I'll shatter that. I always have to keep in mind that I can shatter things and get, like, crafting frags from them. What's that? Boop, boop. Oops. Shatta. +4 block chance. Sweet. I dig it. Alright, well, the time to pick up my kid from school is approaching. It's been a good couple hours, guys. Thanks for watching. I am Milkman Al. I appreciate you following or subscribing or doing whatever. All my social stuff is there. So please follow me, check me out. Typically I'm on from 8 to 10 p.m. Central. I'd love to get this community going. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. If you have any comments about the stream, I am all about improving and, changing things up. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'm Milkman Al. Take it easy. Have a good one.